Hi, my name is Andrea Ferroni, and in this video I want to answer a question I often receive, and for sure many other players have received the same question. And the question is, how long have you been playing Didgeridoo? I'm not sure, but I think sometimes young players ask you this question just to understand if they are not good enough in playing like you, because maybe you started sooner than them playing this instrument. Okay, I know that this explanation could sound quite rough for someone, but yeah, it is quite often made in this way. For sure, other people could ask you the same question just to have a discussion, to avoid talking about the weather and so on. So I don't want to think about this situation, but to me it's more important the point I was highlighting. This is because I want to pass you something that is important. So please don't be so touched if I say something that could sound rough to you. And the answer is I don't care too much about how long time people do something. The best question could be how much you practice, because I started writing when I was 6 years old, and now I'm 42 years old. So I started writing 36 years ago, but I'm not Shakespeare. I'm just someone who like to write, especially in Italian. English is not my favorite language, as you can imagine, but I try to do my best. And yeah, I even tried to practice writing, but not so much as I practiced Didgeridoo. So at the beginning, I used to practice Didgeridoo 3 hours a day during the week. During the weekend, I often used to play for 7 hours a day. It could sound sick, but this is it. Okay, so musicians, they are studying at the conservatory. When they have the exam, they study for 8 hours a day, and it is really a lot. And time of practicing is not enough. You also need to have steps to be made one by one. So don't run to do the most complex stuff you heard from another musician, but you know what you don't know and what you are not able to play. So I remember years ago I was listening an interview from one of the greatest guitar players, and trust me, at this moment I don't remember, but this is not the point. I'm sorry for him, because it is very important to mention people. But the question was, you are one of the greatest guitar player. Do you have any very simple suggestion to tell to other guitar player they are studying guitar? And he said, yeah, the question is very simple. Do you know every key note along the keyboard of your guitar? No. Okay, so study all the key notes on your keyboard. And yeah, it is a suggest that is very, very short. It sounds quite impolite, because he said pretty nothing. Anyone knows what they don't know, but it is true in a way. If you know what you don't know, and so try to find topics, small topics that you want to improve. Try to find a teacher that is able to teach you what you really need. So especially nowadays that we can't move so much, try to find your favorite teacher that is able to teach you what you like, that is quite close to what you are already doing, and not just something that you like but you understand nothing about what he is doing. So I remember in the past, for example, I really appreciated Matthias Müller, a musician from Switzerland, because he used a movement of the throat to make a sound. That was something that I was already able to do, but not so good as I did at that time. And so I tried, and I had the chance to have workshop with him. And in this way, you can move from your boundary to a larger boundary, but just a bit larger, not too far from your knowledge. Because if you try to design an airplane, but you never design anything, you can't do so. But if you are maybe a nice cook and you discover food from abroad, maybe you are able to understand every single ingredient and to study it. So pay attention on your level. Try to find the best teacher that is good for you. Nowadays, everyone is far like the others. You can connect to them on the net. Try to discover what you really don't know by yourself and try to find a solution to solve your problem. So you like a sound, you are not able to do it, try and try and try again. 4 minutes, maybe hours, maybe days, maybe months. I remember another technique I learned just by listening Michael Jackson, another musician from Australia. He has been one of my teachers as well, but during the workshop he didn't teach me that technique. That is, I can even show you. From Matthias Müller, I practiced more this technique. And from Michael Jackson, but at that time I didn't know him. He was a teacher during a very long workshop, so I didn't know what to ask him. And so when I had the question, it was found a way. So I had to study by myself, and to arrive to play the stuff I just did, it took me 6 months. Okay, but trust me, it was not bad. It was sometimes frustrating, but I understood what I was doing, and I tried step by step to arrive to have this kind of flow. Because otherwise, I can even teach you what I did, but it's something like very staccato and not so good anyway. So you are your own teacher, because many people study this kind of instrument just by themselves. So try to be your best teacher. Try to find what you're not able to do and treat it like if it is a level of a video game. You know, guys, when they play video games, they repeat and repeat and repeat again the same level to try to find the clue to make a step further. So this is the way, and this is why they enjoy video game, because it looks very hard to get through it, but then when you get the result, you really enjoy it. And in this way, you never get bored, because every time you have an exercise, a new exercise to do. And this is the way to enjoy your instrument and to grow up faster and to become a musician. So thank you very much for your attention. If you liked this video, please thumb up. If not, thumb down. And as usual, to avoid to miss some video, please subscribe it. And if you have question, you can write me a comment, or otherwise just go on my website. You have the list of my website in the information box. Just jump in, you will find the WhatsApp pop-up, and you can even send me your request. So thank you very much. I'm enjoying this kind of video. I had a quite good feedback, especially from personal messages. So thank you. See you for the next video.